Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, starting on the mound in this one, Zach Thompson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Lifted left field. That one opts against the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Mark McGwire. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. His latest homer in an incredible season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, number 50. Hit hard, base hit.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd. Another one in his incredible season. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Reggie Jackson coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Jorge Posada.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Edman calls it in, 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Line drive, base hit. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Thompson. And not exactly the performance they were hoping for from the opener. We'll be back after a quick break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jordan Hicks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a base hit right there. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? 2 gone with runners at the corners. Next to hit, Mark McGwire. He's already homered here in this one. Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in St. Louis. And our pitcher in this game, Nolan Ryan. Singing the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
true legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. To the right side. In there safely. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singy, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Number 4, next up for the Cardinals. That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. Yankees 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy number 50. And here it comes. That one is hammered right field. Nootbaar going back on this one. Back some more. Can't get there. And now maybe extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with a fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So man aboard. And next for New York, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0, and that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Reggie Jackson now at the plate. This guy has turned into a beast. That one ripped right center field. Edman going back some more. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-0. And he's got an RBI triple. So that extends his hitting streak to 40 games. He's really in that rarefied air now, Chris.
Yeah, you have to wonder what's going on in his dome right now. I mean, I know he's trying to block out all the noise, but at this point, it's impossible. And as much as he wants to focus on the task at hand, all the talk about the chase for the record is going to dominate anything else happening on the field. This is pretty special.
Stepping in, Derek Jeter. And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 9-0. The throw to second is offline. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He rockets one to right. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 11-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Adam Wainwright.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. And that one fouled off. Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Wainwright is ready and fires. And it's fouled away. Wainwright winds and fires. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lou Gehrig will hit next. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark McGwire. He's already homered in this game. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 50.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped left field. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 14-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Digging in, Babe Ruth. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees out in front, 14-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, number 0, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Swings through that one. 0-1. Bounced out to short. Jeter. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Wainwright back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. Another one in his incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 15-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Chris Stratton. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And up next for New York, Derek Jeter, 1 for 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And now High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. That one is gone. He leaves the yard to right. His second home run of the game. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So digging in, Jorge Posada. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Late with the swing there.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And a base hit right there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they tack on to their lead. It's 19-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So the lineup flips over. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one is absolutely belted. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there, and that one is going to go. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 21-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 50. He's a guy who does it all. And that one hammered Edman. Going back some more, still going back. And that one is off the wall. Relay throw to third. He's got the cycle into third with a triple. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
And now Babe Ruth. And a base hit into right. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Not in time. It's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Ruth coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
One down. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Hit hard, that gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Gehrig. Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So they explode offensively for 11 runs in the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 25-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Ryan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 42 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and 1 away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Out there to center. Griffey gets under it. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Slings to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound, on for his 20th appearance of the year. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. Back there. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His third hit for extra bases. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now, number 50. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. McGwire around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So a man aboard, and now the DH, Babe Ruth. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Another one in his incredible season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 28-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that ball is gone. A shot to the opposite field. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 29-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ken Griffin. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Ricky Henderson.
Number 24, Ricky Henderson.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do. First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
On a line, base hit. Ricky around third and on his way home. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight. And this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game to get this.
To second, that's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Major League Baseball is on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Ricky Henderson. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Also entering the game, Joe Torre. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Aaron Judge. He'll be out in left field. Number 53 next up for the Cardinals. So coming into the game now on defense, Roberto Clemente and man. And they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Also entering the game, Sammy Sosa. He takes over in right. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Tommy Edman at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Oh and 2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Number 4 in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Cards. Still looking for their first hit in this one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The 0-2. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Leading off, Mark McGwire. And the pitch. That's out to center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And up next for New York, number 50. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one ripped. And it hits the base of the wall. Mickey Mantle digs in now, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safely.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next for New York, Sammy Sosa. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Smash to the left side. Zips it across. That's it out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. This one high in the air to left center. Edman sprinting for this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Ricky Henderson. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Jeter around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Waste no time there. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
So up next, Joe Torre came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's a base hit, run scores. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly.
Well, got to pause on that thought. as that'll do it for the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 0. The wide to kick the pitch. This one in the air right field. Sosa should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time up. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That's towards center. Henderson moves under it. Snags it for the second out. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in St. Louis, and the batter now, Roberto Clemente.
And looking for the knock that'll extend his hitting streak to 55 games.
Gallegos back to work. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. That puts him on the brink of one of baseball's most sacred marks. He's now 1 game away from matching DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak.
Yeah, and I don't know how this guy can even grip the bat when he's at the plate right now. This is a once-in-a-century record he's chasing, and he gets up there and just keeps taking care of business day after day. I can't tell you just how special it is to be able to witness this.
That one ripped. And out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ryan Helsley comes on now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Right side. Nootbaar moves under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The bat, number 7, designated hitter.
Mickey Mantle will hit next. He's already homered in this one. Out towards left center. That's back there. And it's out of here.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Here's a big power threat. Sammy Sosa. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. And a base hit up the middle.
Now batting,
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Tries to get back and save. Torre measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Tries to get back and save. Ricky runs. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Henderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Throw goes to second. To second, and that's not it. Throw goes to second. That one hammered center field. Edman reaching back towards the wall. And that one is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Out of here.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Roberto Clemente. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Mark McGwire. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That to right. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 50.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lace to right center, base hit. Clemente around second, headed for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And a pitch. Singy, what's your take on Wilson Contreras going from Cubs to Cardinals? You usually don't see players sign free agent-wise in that direction. I mean, one of the guys that comes to mind in terms of moving from one rival to another when Johnny Damon left the Red Sox. Righty delivers. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Yepes at first, 1 gone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. And that is that. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now up as the Yankees DH, Mickey Mantle. And a pitch. Hard grounder in. to the outfield for a knock.
Now the right field.
Man at first, Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Called strike right there. Pelsley, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. Bounce to third. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Nootbaar ranging back, drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. One run across, cut off, now a throw home, and he's out. But one run is in to score. And now the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. The throw to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Joe Torre getting ready to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
It's Aaron Judge. Now. That smash towards center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here comes Torre. He'll score, and they extend their lead. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Roberto Clemente digs in now. Into center. Edman in position. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
The wind of the pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first, And they get Edman for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And up next for St. Louis, number 4. And first offering is fouled off. That's through there for a strike. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 0. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark McGwire.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And a pitch. That one ripped. Edman going back some more, looking up, and off the base of the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And up next for New York, number 50. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Edman going back on it. Back some more. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now Mickey Mantle. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Sammy Sosa, the next to hit. And fouled off. That one the other way, and no one can get there. It falls in. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
The batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Ricky Henderson. Shoots a line drive single into right center. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Couple of singles back to back. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And next for New York, Joe Torre. Base knock center field. Jeter coming home. The throw to third. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
That's 3 singles in a row. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here is Aaron Judge. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Line drive makes the grab, one away.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Mark McGwire.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Torre around third. He scores and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So they're at the corners now. And here is number 50. Double steal. In the air, out towards left center. Edman makes the grab for the second out. Now a relay to third. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And the right-hander back to work. That one to first. A dive. He's got it. Onto the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that's in there for strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Wilson Contreras. In there for strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly. Even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Mickey Mantle. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Edman sprinting for this one. It gets down, a base hit.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Now here is a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. Then there's one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Man at first. And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. Here's a rocket out to left. Yepes puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
And next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner around second. Edman to third. In there safely.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Base hit and a run in to score. Ricky around third and on his way home. The relay to the plate. Tag. Too late. He scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Base hit center field. Torrey around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Yepes. Ryan back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bounce to the left side. Jeter sends it to first. Now only one out remaining.
Now batting. Number 50.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the first baseman, number 50. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. Jumpy.
Mm-hmm.